Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Shan and today I wanted to have a quick chat with you about why I'm not going to Vidcon London this year. Vidcon was in London last year in 2019 and then the 2 years prior to that it was in Amsterdam and I went to both of those too. I felt like in Amsterdam I learned a lot. The first one was amazing, the second one wasn't quite right. London definitely was an improvement on the previous year in Amsterdam. But I just didn't feel like I got that much from it. Like, I think YouTube is far more intricate than we're being taught about anyway. And if you have a niche, your channel will probably grow really well. If, like me, you don't have a niche and you just like to kind of share stuff on the internet, you'll probably end up like me, growing really slowly. And I kind of ended up feeling bad about that. But I love creating content for YouTube, for Instagram, for my blog. I love doing that. So because I love doing it, I'm not going to stop. Even if I am not going to have the most successful channel on the planet, not that I would want that, but even if I'm not going to have a really successful channel, the fact that I enjoy what I'm doing and I'm uploading things because I want to and I like it, means I'm going to carry on doing that, because otherwise what's the point in, like, I don't know, I would rather watch something where someone was clearly enjoying themselves and uploading. So another thing from last year's VidCon, I felt very anxious socially. I was very lonely and that was really hard because I'd gone by myself and I did meet some wonderful people, don't get me wrong. I met some really nice people, I had a good time, but I was very socially anxious and I realised afterwards that I really hadn't enjoyed the experience. And whereas VidCon, both of them, I absolutely loved. VidCon Europe, I absolutely loved both of those. Maybe that's because it was in a different country, I don't know. I guess actually in VidCon in Amsterdam, the first one I stayed kind of outside of Amsterdam centre and travelled to the venue, which was out of Amsterdam. But still, you're in a different city and you're kind of looking around, and then the next year it was right in the centre. So it was kind of, you were still exploring a city, like you were, I don't know, the XL Centre in London is okay, but it's in the middle of nowhere and it's not like you can kind of do much around there, and because VidCon goes on for such a long time, and I was just staying in like a little Premier Inn by myself. Nothing wrong with that, but when you've been there 4 days, it starts to get insanely lonely and I just didn't enjoy it as much. So this year, when I saw it was announced, I was like, yay, I'll go to VidCon. And then I just thought, you know what, I don't need to go. It's a lot of money for something where I feel last year I didn't get anything out of it. I learnt a few things. I met some really great people. I made some friends. So that was a great thing to get out of it. But I didn't get anything I could take away and put into action and make work. Because for me, that just isn't what my channel is about. And so I just kind of thought, do you know what, this year I'm not gonna go. And I feel a bit sad about it. I mean, I'm actually gonna be on holiday when it's on, so clearly not feeling that sad about it. But I do feel sad that I won't see some of the people that I met last year. But we follow each other on Instagram and chat regularly anyway, so I'm not actually gonna be missing out by not going, I don't think. I mean, who knows, there might be some amazing experience that I don't get because I didn't go, but you know what, I won't know that. The other thing that I found a bit awkward, there were a few people, about 100 people got passes to the Instagram lounge. The Instagram lounge was where all the kind of famous YouTubers were, and they were given merchandise, all this kind of stuff, and the second the people who worked there saw that we were just like normal people, they just blanked us, and I just thought that was really rude. Like, they could have had something small that they gave to people who were nobodies, but it really emphasized the fact that we were not good enough. We were lucky to be in there, and I really hate that hierarchical kind of society where there's like amazing people and rubbish people. We're all people. Like, we might not be as successful as those people, but it doesn't make us any less of a person or any less deserving of something. You know, they could have got publicity for a whole year out of us, whereas someone who's a more kind of famous YouTuber might promote their thing once and then like get rid of it or something. But I just felt that that kind of, I don't want to be a part of you're better than this person and this person's better than you, and oh hang on, yes you've got 2 million followers but that person's got 8 so they're better than you. I really didn't feel comfortable with that at all, because one of the things I love about YouTube is how inclusive it is. Anybody can make YouTube videos, absolutely anybody can make YouTube videos, and I love that. It's completely diverse. You can have a disability and find people all over the world that might also have that disability that before the internet we couldn't meet those people, and now you can chat face to face and you can actually discuss how you feel about that, and that is amazing, and that is what YouTube should be about. It should not be about this person is better than this person is better than this person. That doesn't sit right with me. I've never been into hierarchy, and I think I'm only just realising that this is why I didn't enjoy VidCon, because it just really emphasised those inequalities or those differences, and I don't like anything that is emphasising difference, because I believe we should all be treated the same. I mean, I guess there are some exceptions to that rule. The Queen, you know, people like that, but I don't know, brain going a bit mushy thinking about that. So I just wanted to have that kind of quick chat about why I wasn't going to go to VidCon this year and why I feel sad about it, because I love VidCon, I love YouTube, I love creating content. I'm not saying this is like a pity thing, I'm saying this as my opinion, and I don't want you to be like, oh no, you shouldn't feel like that, because how I feel is perfectly valid. And I'm not saying it for attention. So I'm just saying it to kind of tell you why I'm not going. Now I'm just saying words that don't feel like they're making sense. If you are going to VidCon and if you disagree completely with what I say, then that's obviously fine too. I hope you have an amazing time at VidCon. I hope you learn loads, and I hope you find your people, and I hope those people treat you well and with respect. Okay, I will see you again soon. All right, bye.